guys, today's minute review will be on Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. My outfit today is inspired by Eleanor because she is an extremely creative and overly obnoxious dresser. Get it? Because I'm wearing like the 80s hairstyle and I'm wearing the crazy clothing. Kind of, not really. I tried, guys, I tried. It's a great excuse to wear a side ponytail. So Dad, is my hair like what they would wear in the 80s?
Indubitably.
Okay.
Can't top that one, huh?
No, I don't know what to say after that, actually. Okay. This book made me feel so many feels, the good and the bad. Thanks, Rainbow Rowell, for making me cry and laugh and just smile in the same sentence. Is that even possible? I guess it is, because that's what happened to me. So I really think that Rainbow Rowell should reconsider naming this book Eleanor and Park and Feels, because you sure felt a lot of them and they almost felt like a presence of another character. This is about two misfits from totally different worlds coming together and falling in love. But it's much more than that too. It's such an amazing, heartfelt, wonderful whirlwind romance of a novel. It made you feel these raw, prominent emotions that you never knew existed until you read this book, because this book was so realistic, probably one of the most realistic novels I've ever read. Eleanor is not your typical young adult female character. She does have her flaws. She's much more bigger than the normal girl is, and she dresses crazily, but that's what Eleanor is. That's who Eleanor is. And she has this bright, fiery red hair that's totally awesome, and I would really like to see in real life. And then there's Park, and I found it a little bit difficult to picture Park in my head. Just because the way Rainbow described him was a little bit difficult to picture, because he was like half Irish and then half Korean, and I'm like, how do you picture that in your mind? But I finally got a picture out in my brain, and that's what I use when I'm picturing Park. Okay, so Park is like my favorite character in this whole entire book. He's like a little wonderful rainbow of sunshine. It's so refreshing seeing two people from two separate worlds coming together over the simple things like comic books and music. Honestly, the conflict in this novel wasn't that prominent until the end, and when you did get to the end, you're like, hold up. What? No way. That does not just happen. I did not see that coming, even though it was right in your face the whole entire book. And honestly, you're like, oh, I should have expected that, but you didn't. And I was like, what? Huh? It's a very simple novel, but in the way, it has a deeper meaning to everything. So Eleanor and Park come from two completely different worlds. Eleanor lives in a very small house with tons of siblings and a horrible stepfather, and her mother who does not do anything about it. But her mother is scared too because her stepfather is a monster. They fight all the time, and the father, Richie, he is just horrible. Horrible. I just hate him. And so does Eleanor. But then Park's family is a totally different family than Eleanor's. Park has only one sibling and a mother and father who love each other. Honestly, I really liked Eleanor and Park, but I did not love it as much as I hoped I would. It was mainly because the characters were a bit too difficult to relate to. I really like relating to the characters I'm reading about because I really like just going into the novel and becoming those characters and kind of experiencing what they experience. That is just my opinion, and some of you guys might think that this book is the most relatable book in the world, and it might be for you, but just to me, it was a little bit hard to actually put myself in Eleanor and Park's position. I have to say, Eleanor's character can sometimes be a little bit overdramatic, just in certain situations, just because she does not know how to react to them. Honestly, if you could touch a character in a book, I would just love to push Eleanor just to get her to take that leap of faith with Park that she really deserved at the beginning of this novel. Eleanor,
you is kind, you is smart, you is important.
So don't think lowly about yourself because you are an amazing person, so really embrace yourself. The ending of Eleanor and Park is really up to your own interpretation. And yes, guys, I did cry at the end just because, you know, I cry a lot in the books, and I told you guys this in previous videos, but this ending was just so, I don't know if it was really hopeful or was it really just confusing. Tell me what you guys thought about the ending in the comments below if you have read this book, but please keep it spoiler-free as possible. I do not want anybody else to be spoiled in this book because that would be very bad since this is a spoiler-free review. Although I didn't love Eleanor and Park as much as I love Fangirl, I still think that Rainbow Rowell is such an amazing author, and she really brings out the raw emotions that people have inside them and really brings them to light because it's a very realistic book and it really shows what people are like these days, and they don't sugarcoat things. She does not sugarcoat things in her novels. She keeps them how it is, and I really like that. So if you guys like realistic fiction, I really hope you enjoy Eleanor and Park. It's such an amazing story and I really enjoyed it. And if you liked Eleanor and Park, please go check out Rainbow Rowell's other novel, Fangirl. The book's so relatable too. It's not even funny. You're just nodding your head throughout the whole entire story. It's wonderful. Finally somebody gets you. Fangirls, people don't get us. Fans, unite! So I would give Eleanor and Park a 4 out of 5 stars. What would you give it? Tell me in the comments below. So thank you guys for watching my minute review. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you stay tuned for my next review coming to you very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.